Alright guys, welcome back to the 92 Meshgroup channel. This is Coach Coltharp, and today I thought I would give you a quick 5-minute video on how to run 4 verticals. And hey, if you like these kind of videos and you want to see more of these quick videos like that, make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. We're only like 70 away from 5,000, which is amazing. We're right in the middle of our camp sessions here in North Carolina. We get spring football. We got our first scrimmage Friday and our first game next Friday. I can't tell you how excited I am for that. You know, there's a lot of obstacles. If you want to follow our journey, man, join our Patreon, because right now we're going through everything. Every week you get practice schedules, and I'm doing review videos and install videos, and I'm just kind of sharing you. We're going to go through the whole 7-game season plus playoffs, hopefully, and give you some highlights and things like that. So if you're interested in that, you know, check the link in the video. You can join our Patreon Academy over on 92meshgroup.com and follow the journey. All right, that being said, let's talk about 4 verticals. And 4 verticals to me is probably the most dangerous play in the air raid. I had a chance to ask Phil Longo one time. I was like, yo, Phil, if you had to, you know, trim your playbook down, what would you get rid of and what would you keep? And he basically said I would run 4 verts, Y cross, and mesh until the day he died. And I kind of feel the same way. So let's talk about the quick way to install 4 verticals and be as effective as you can with a young team, because that's what we have. There's a lot of different ways I've taught it in the past, but I think this way I kind of adapted from what Drew Piscopo teaches. It's been the easiest way for me to teach my guys about 4 verts. And so here's what we do. Your outside receivers, X and Z, they have to know whether they get a man turn or a zone turn. If they get a man turn, they are going to run verticals, okay? There's no questions about it. You know, you get in here and you'll see, you know, we're running that vertical straight away. So if you get a man turn, we're going to run our vertical straight on through, no big deal. Okay, that's the first aspect. And as you can see, I'm over here in our Just Play software. If you haven't checked that out, man, you should. It's a really good software series, and you can add videos and things like that too. So man turn on the outside, X and Z, they're going to run their vertical, bang, take the roof off of it, outside release. One of the coaching points we tell them is run the numbers. The area between the numbers and the sideline belongs to the quarterback. Only enter it if the quarterback throws you in there. Okay, now if you get a zone turn, okay, so if the guy's looking in at the quarterback and he's immediately dropping, we're going to push 12 to 10. Okay, we're just going to automatically outside release, drive that thing to 12 yards, and then expect that back shoulder throw to 10. So it becomes an automatic, almost stop, comeback, however you call it in your system. So, you know, that's basically what we're telling our outside receivers to do. Is really, really simple. Man turn, vertical, zone turn, bang, run a 12 to 10. Inside guys. I used to use capped and uncapped, but I like how Drew just talks about hash open or hash close. It's the same thing. It's just kind of like how we talk about we don't read people, we read grass. It's really the same thing. It's just a different way of teaching it. So here's what we do. We tell H and Y outside release. You always ask, everybody has the more route must outside release. Now, what Y and H are doing is they're riding their hash, and they have to make a decision by 10 yards. And so if your hash is open, meaning, like, let's say they have cover 2 and those guys come off the hash like that, you're going to continue on your vertical. No problem. All right. One of the things that I tell my guys, my inside guys, is as soon as you pass the flat defender, whether it's the outside linebacker or safety, just rock down, as soon as you clear that guy, you need to turn and start looking for the football, because that whole shot is coming. A lot of guys don't coach that piece, and that's really, really important. Okay. If the hash is closed, okay, if those guys are still sitting on the hash, say it's cover 4 or something like that, you're going to push to 10 and you're going to hitch up. Okay, so those inside guys, they push to 10 and they hitch up. Okay, no big deal. Now, running back, he's going to check inside, boom, run a 2-yard option right over the center. A lot of times, and there's some other guys like Joe Salas, he likes to run a swing with that guy. Whatever you do with your back is completely up to you. The back's always open in 4 verticals, though, by the way. Now, quarterback, what's he doing? Okay, he's got a 3-step drop. Now, how does he know where to start? Some people go left to right. I used to teach it left to right. I've really kind of changed how I've done this, especially when I'm starting from scratch. What we teach the quarterback is this: find the tightest coverage. Okay, so if they're kind of, this guy's playing at 5 and this guy's playing at 7, we're going to work the left side of the play this time. And then we always work inside out, because if you try to work outside in, a lot of times you miss that hole shot. So what we want to do is we read H to that hole shot, and we'll go HXR, HXR, HXR. Okay? Once again, conversely, over here, if that guy is a little deeper, or if he's tighter, we'll work Z or we work YZR. So that's kind of how that works. All right, now if you get a guy that's way backed off, you can check hitches or speed outs with your X and your Z, however you want to do that. And then the last little thing I like to do, and I did a video on the channel one time before about this, is our ram tag. And that's when we know we're getting a cover 4 team, and that's where our inside guys automatically run the 10-yard stops, and the outside guys are going to run our bang 8 posts. Hey guys, I hope this video kind of helped you, man. It's a real quick video. I just wanted to kind of share some stuff with you. I know I haven't been real consistent on the channel, man, but just trying to get our team started in the middle of our basketball season and everything else. North Carolina's got crazy stuff going on. We got basketball going on right now. Playoffs start next week. I got 11 guys on the basketball team, so a quarter of my team is still playing basketball. I hadn't been able to come to football practice yet, so I'm trying to simplify things down as best I can. So follow me over on the academy, man, and you'll see this, how we're doing this, because I think hopefully this is going to turn out really good, and it might change the way I teach the air raid in the future. All that being said, you guys be safe and spin it to win.